Blue third. Black 14. Black 18! White 53! Red 54! White 29! Red 18! Black 88! All right!
Welcome to Doak Campbell Stadium, and you might as well get used to the sound you're hearing. The Seminole War Chant is going full throat. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Seminoles will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles offense will take the field first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. And the Golden Eagles in the hurry-up. play action. Makes a connection. He's loose. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to come.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got it in the middle, it's Metcalf. Makes the grab, defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Takes it the other way. The 40, the 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Florida State. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw, it's Braxton. Makes the grab on the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on 3rd down at the Dome. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Golden Eagles send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Takes it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So Florida State's offense will get the ball for the first time. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Turning it on. He's at the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap and you've got a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it out. It's Gray. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the...
There he goes. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The Golden Eagles will hustle with the line. Rides the back on the option to give. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. They get to him as he throws. 30 find a hole in that secondary. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick 6, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
And the Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Escapes the sack. He'll try to do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Golden Eagles are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and 4 effort. To the air, it's Braxton. Fires one high and deep. He's got it inside the 25. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. They feed him again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Looking for space, it's Briggs. And he's going to wind up losing a couple of yards as time expires here in the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. And to open the 2nd quarter, they'll start with a field goal try. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And he missed it. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Leaves it with the back. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Wide open spaces. Touchdown, no! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well. Offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 40-yard touchdown run. themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Foster. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession again. The offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
The play-action fake. Avoids pressure. That's reeled in. It's Heath. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Golden Eagles headed quickly to the line. Scanning the field, it's Braxton. Fires to the tight end. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Here's the handoff.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Really good job by the defense, understanding third down, the situation in the game, playing a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle, but playing the down and distance first, and now forcing a fourth down.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. The toss to the right. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Grabbed over the middle. It's Robinson. Bounced off his feet. And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. The handoff as they run the counter play here. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
And the Seminoles with the 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Gets away from one, finds some space. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give is to Williams. Lots of running room. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. Here's 1st and goal, and a touchdown here might put this thing out of reach by halftime. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida State.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And it's no good. He missed the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jones. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Golden Eagles want to pick up the tempo. Back to pass, it's Braxton. He's taking the shot. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. And here comes the punt team. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football in.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Throws for the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a first down, and they've got to show this urgency. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll run the counter. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really...
Touchdown, Seminoles! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like they're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. Unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Looking downfield, it's Braxton. Got his man on the outside. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the...
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And what a change in momentum. It looked like the offense was going to score points. Not only does the defense pick it off, but a great individual effort on the return, now setting their team up in field goal range to try and steal 3 points before the end of the half.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at Bobby Bowden Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Makes one man miss.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Noles can really attack on this second and short. Throws to the tight end. Got a man in the middle. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Showing off those sweet feet as he gets it to the 45.
I'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Running back searching for a hole. The Seminoles pick up the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. The give is to Williams. Gets it past the marker. It's a seam wide open. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Seminoles racing to the line in a hurry up. They'll try to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Noles!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Foster. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Southern Mississippi has a... Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Snags it quickly on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Power football with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's third down. You're trailing by so many points right now. And the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way. And that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Here's the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Seminoles have it back up, trying to get that offensive spear flaming. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, Logan.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Shoots it to the left. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. Space. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And they it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Looking to pass. It's Braxton. Got him downfield. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Let's go. Right.
We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw on first down. He'll throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And that's kind of what we've seen from this offense all game long, man. It's been hard. It's been a struggle, and receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to step up, needs to make some plays for their QB because they're in a huge hole, and they need some explosive passing plays.
Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Metcalf. There he goes. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And the Golden Eagles need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. The give is to Williams. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Noles decide to punt it away.
Number 43, on to punt it away.
Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And the coverage team will get to it, and they'll down it just inside the 30. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
To the air, it's Braxton. Hauls it in. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The Seminoles moving quickly to the line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column.
Let's go.
The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Fires to the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that...
And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook. So let them do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. I got to be honest, I like it.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Montgomery. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games, and we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
Now the connection takes it to the 11.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Spins away. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And these are these moments as a defense, like, you're just trying to get out of the game. We're rotating, we're subbing, like, we've stopped them all game long. Like, they can run the football right here. The biggest thing is the clock ticking, us getting out of here with the dub, and really, everybody staying healthy. Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. You're not going to get shut out in front of all these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on the losing team, because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know the chances aren't great, but let me go out there and compete.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. This is quickly quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you could just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake, but this game is well in hand.
Back to the ground with the running back. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
Let's go. Break. Double, double.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Professor Arcane Story.
I've been a failure, I've been a success. I'm like a diamond, I shine on the dirt. But life's been trying me, I learned
Smart
my
choice.
lessons.
According to the announcement, the man
surrounding the embezzlement of funds
the
intended
company's
for the Commercial Arts
representative,
Stadium.
Johan Petrovich, made in a statement released today.
Man, talk about pathetic. I got totally played. The Foundation was just supposed to be doing a little support work. And the next thing I knew, I was being framed for terrorism. My name was cleared. But it's not like things can just go back to the way they were. Since then, my reason for fighting has been totally flipped on its head.
Japan.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Gotta do this. Come on.
This will be a good fight. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with a projectile. Player one with the life lead. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. An aggressive attack. All right, what's coming up next? Where is their opening? Capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Did well to get the buff in there. Shoots off a fireball up close. From up above. Going on the offensive? Connects with medium kick. Both fighters planning something? Player one has the life lead. Can't swing to Hadouken. A quick breather. Can they keep on him? Medium kick. Going in, low heavy. Player two has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Harvey sets up with a jump tap to close it. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
USA.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round one.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. The combo's there. Player one has the life lead. Dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player two is almost dead, but some clutch with a super up connect. Bops him with a target call. KO! Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round two. Fight.
Steps back to start things off. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. From up and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Now, can they finish the job? Player one needs to use the cut of the corner here. Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. Uses the gauge for a super up. The Dragon wraps it up with a decisive combo. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
USA. Make it a scrap heap. Fight! Hadouken! Jinrai! Shoryuken! Hadouken! Hadouken! Shoryuken! Shoryuken! Hadouken! 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 Jinrai! Jinrai-ya! Hadouken! Hadouken! Dia! Jinrai! Jinrai! Time over. China.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Come on.
I'm not gonna lose.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Tension kicks! Hassan
Tries to bait him with the projectile. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Goes for an overhead. Can't tech the throw. All right, what's coming up next? Reacts fast enough to get the counter. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Combo with the target combo. Knockdown. From up above. In a dire situation, they can't afford to get some. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Super art out of nowhere. How will this impact things? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player one kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Jumps up. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Player one is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Time to reassess the situation? Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Both life and super art gauges are not looking good. Time to grind it out. Finishes with the throw. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Nice shot.
Well, well. If it isn't the former national champion. Fighting still makes you feel alive, does it not? How truly splendid. What say you, Ken? Why not forget all about what happened tonight and become a thrall to the ex...
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Come on.
An honor, to be sure.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Starts with a jump in. Lots of aggression from both sides.
Shoryuken! Shoryuken!
Just out of range for that throw. Big counter. All right, what's coming up next? Combo with the target combo.
Here.
Gets the jump in. takes a trip. Departure set. Which one of these fighters has what it takes to close out this? Charges forward. They take some time to back off and regroup. Who's going to strike first? They decide to take a breather to regroup. Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Checking their reactions with a fireball? This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Jumps? Showing some real tenacity. Looking for a chance. This can lead to some big damage. Shikojimura hits. Wraps it up with a decisive combo.
We'll finish this.
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
I can't move forward until I settle things once and for all. But what should I do? Do I kill him with my own 2 hands? I just don't know.
Thanks for playing. Congratulations!